Hey kids, welcome to the Tuna Pond News. Hey folks, thanks for tuning in. I'm Brett Royer, your host, as always. Story number one. There was a little boy named Jesse Cole Shaver, and he was out playing with his friends. They were out running around, and one of them stepped into a beehive on the ground. And these bees came out just attacking all the kids, and all the kids were running away except for the Jesse kid. He was having trouble getting away, so all the bees were just attacking him, and he got stung like 24 times. He was a hurting little unit, and he was laying down on the ground, and his pet Pitbull came out and saved him. Just latched onto his clothes and dragged him to safety. That's cute, and I like that story. Story number two. Now we're going to take you over to our correspondent, Abe Kirshner. Abe, take it away.
Thank you, Brett. California Park Ranger Tyson Young was recently suspended from his job when he was found taking a nap or just passed out drunk in his patrol car. A young kid was on a hike when he found the patrol car and found the park ranger passed out drunk with a beer right between his legs, drinking some Keystone Light. Apparently Tyson Young also goes by Keystone. Look at this picture. That is hilarious. Back to you, Brett.
Thank you, Abe. Story number three. A couple in UK weren't happy with the health care that they were receiving for the brain tumor that their son had. So the parents took him out of the hospital and took him to Spain, where a doctor said that he could help the kid. The UK doctors got pissed off and they reported it to the government, and the government issued a warrant for the parents' arrest for child negligence. And now the parents have been arrested and they're getting extradited back to the UK while the kid stays in Spain to receive the treatment. Obviously, the government's not concerned about the kid if they're not bringing the kid back to the UK. Their only concern is punishing the parents that went against what they said. This is ridiculous. This is nonsense. So UK, stop being stupid. Story number four. And now I got another story from Abe Kirshner. Abe?
Thanks again, Senor Brett. This is a hilarious story. In Jackson County, Florida, Jessie Sticker was out delivering papers one early morning when she heard cries for help. So she goes over to this house, and there's some people upstairs who are saying they are being held hostage. Now, I know what you're thinking. Abe, are you drifting off into Tonaland? Since when is being taken hostage funny? Here's the funny part. After hours of investigation, the police finally show up, and they find out they are just tripping on methamphetamines. That's right, they are not being held hostage. They are just hallucinating from meth. What these people did was they barred themselves indoors, and they started ripping toilets out of the ground and trying to throw them at their attackers. They were shooting off guns. They shot off a 12-gauge shotgun. They shot off a .22 rifle. They broke windows. After all is said and done, they did over $10,000 worth of damage to their house. These three suspects are now being detained for having a meth lab in their house, having finished meth products, so distributing meth, and also for criminal negligence with the shooting of the guns and the ridiculousness of all that. I've heard some hilarious trip stories, but this one takes the cake. Brett, back to you.
Thanks, Abe. Story number five. And now we're going to take you to another correspondent, Ashlyn James. Ashlyn's got a pretty sweet story to share with us. Ashlyn?
I'm here to tell you about the 4 North Carolina students that invented a nail polish that would detect date rape drug, and that is Rohypnol, GHB, and Xanax is one of them. And basically there's a lot of anger towards this. I like the idea. I think it's smart. I really do. They've come up with cups, straws, coasters, all of this that detects the exact same thing. Now, some feminists think that this is a bad idea because it's going to provoke victim blaming, because if you don't buy the nail polish, oh, you're just asking to be raped. I agree to an extent because, like, you know, what if I don't want to wear nail polish? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my fault. I shouldn't be raped because I'm not wearing a nail polish that's going to detect something in my drink. Obviously, we can't tell people, like, hey, you know, don't rape, because obviously that's something that's worldwide, like, known. Like, don't rape people. But obviously criminals are going to do whatever they want. I think it's awesome that they came out with the nail polish, because at least women who, you know, are really paranoid about this or are not in a big group, you know, they just like to drink alone at a bar, they don't really have to worry about it. They can just, you know, but also don't accept drinks from strangers. That's a big one too, unless it's the bartender, because bartenders, they can be sketchy. You should not blame the victim ever in any circumstance. If she's naked walking down the street, don't touch her. No victim blaming. Like if I want to walk naked like down the street, like you can't touch me. Because it's rude. Stay out of my bubble. Stay out of people's bubbles. No rape. See you later, alligator. Peace.
Brett.
Story number 6. And now we're going to talk about movies. Movies! I love movies. Yeah. Guardians of the Galaxy came in number 1 this weekend with $17 million, which now makes it the highest grossing movie so far of 2014. My Ninja Turtles came in second place with $11 million, and the teen drama If I Stay rounded out the top 3 with $9 million. I'm also going to throw in there that Sin City, A Dame to Kill For, came in 14th place in its second weekend out. This is a good movie, folks. Go see it, or we're not going to get a third one. I'm like begging here. And speaking of the box office, the numbers have been released for all summer long at the movie theaters, and we hit a 17-year low here in America. It's hard to tell why we've hit this rut. Some people blame it on people not having money, not having jobs, which other people say that's never hurted in the past. Actually, movie theaters usually do better in times of recession. Really, the only movies that did good this summer were Avengers-related movies and Transformers. Pick it up, people. Go see good movies, and then we'll get good movies. Support the right ones, please. So with that, we're going to end today's broadcast. I'm going to bring out future Brett to say goodbye to you folks. Thank you for tuning in to the Tuna Pond News. I am Brett from the future. Like and subscribe our channel. Have a good day. It's almost 3 o'clock. We need to get some dinner.